Alright, in this video I'm going to teach you how to get Smol AI developer going. So this is presuming you have a little bit of developer experience, but you don't have to be a god. So basically make sure you've got a GitHub account, make sure you have an IDE installed, so Visual Studio or PyCharm. I'll use Visual Studio for this video, but I'm typically a JetBrains user, so might have to struggle, but most people use Visual Studio. So you're going to go here to this this URL right here, and go to code. Just copy that. Go ahead and create a new folder. If you run Windows, just go wherever you want to create a folder, and let's call it Smol AI. Vid. Okay, go into that folder, click up here, type in CMD. It's going to open a command line interface right in the folder that you need. And then just type git clone, and then paste that URL that we posted there earlier. Hit enter. And it's going to create a new folder called developer. And you'll see that your project has been installed there. Okay, so if you close out of that, you see this is the new developer folder, and here is our project. Okay, so go ahead and copy that, open up your IDE, and open that folder that we just copied, and this is the project. So first thing that you're going to want to do is update your environment file. So we can duplicate this, or actually just rename it, it's fine. And when you rename it, just delete that part and call it env. So now it's active. You're going to need an OpenAI API key, and I don't know if this is essential for you to have, but I think you can get away with running this without having an Anthropic API key. So go ahead and slap in a couple API keys there by going to your OpenAPI account, create a new one, right, put that in there, and then go through your Anthropic account. It's going to use Claude AI, and grab your API key if you got one. Okay, put that in there. Okay, then save that file. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and create a modal account. Okay, and when you create your modal account, sign up with your GitHub account, because it's going to make everything hold hands and work together properly in your project. Okay, so do that. So after you've signed up, go and click on this, and then you're going to copy this, and you want to create a new token, and you're going to put that into your, what are we using here? Terminal down here. Okay, so paste that in there. And then what it's going to do is connect your modal account. You see here, create token. Token created, close this window. And now that's connected this Smol AI developer to your account. Okay, so it's beautiful. What it's going to do is when it's creating files, it's going to put them up there and create them there. And then at the end, it'll generate everything you want here. Okay, for code. Okay, so we want to give the Smol AI a good description of what it is that we're trying to build. So I'm kind of just doing this on the fly, trying to build a really simple CMS client management system out of vanilla JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Okay, so I've gone ahead and written down what I want its functions to do, and you can get really elaborate with this. I built out extremely complicated apps with this, and there's another video I have for how to make that happen, because it'll crash if you go beyond this scale, but I have code that'll allow it to run at that level in another video. So basically we want to describe in detail what it is that we want to build, but instead of just sticking this in the prompt right away when we fire up Smol AI, what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to change this default prompt here, okay? Let's just delete all this. And then we're going to have it, when we run it in the command line, look at this instead of the prompt that we put in the command line. And the power in this is that it runs recursively. So it'll go back and check that it's done these things and added these features, which is super cool. So we'll just go ahead and copy paste that into our markdown file. That's called prompt MD. Okay, and then hit save. And then next we're gonna run this, or sorry, we're gonna run Smol AI developer. And how we're gonna do that is we're going to run this command. Okay, so make sure you're in the developer folder. So modal run main.py.prompt, and that's telling it to look at this prompt markdown. Okay, so after you do that, hit enter and watch the magic happen. So what it's done is it's parsed in this command, okay? And then you can see if you click here, it's gonna start building this out to modal, okay? So let's just watch it run. All right, so it's processing. Okay, so this is the magic at work. So it's identified, like, this is so powerful, guys. I can't even get over it. It's identified the different separation of concerns that we got going on here, okay? And then it's identifying its dependencies, its data schema, okay? And then it's creating all the element DOM IDs, okay? This would take hours and hours and hours to do, all right? And then the different message names, and now it's defining all the different functions that it's going to need, okay? And then it's updating all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Here it is processing back and forth. It does this asynchronously or in parallel, okay? Now it's generating all the functions in these different JavaScripts. Boom, 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 boom. And it's still running, it's building it, but you wait and see. This is really amazing stuff. Okay, so the app is complete. That took like not even 3 minutes. Okay. This is just, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so here's our CSS styles that generated. And we're not talking like Mickey Mouse. Like, it's done the whole thing. It's 100 lines of CSS. Okay, here's our JavaScript. There's our app. There's our JavaScript for managing the client's interactions and whatnots. Okay, and then here's our index. Okay, so that we can interact with this.